What's the biggest mistake that most people make before they say I do?
I got this one.
Caprice and Ronald?
A lot of people say I do, but what they really mean is I'll try.
Ooh.
See, I do means I'm doing, I'm going to do, and there's no excuse, no back door, and that's what we talked about before. I said, we're not ever going to say divorce, or never saying split up. We're never saying, separation. I don't get that. When you say you do to me, you're going to do it.
And whatever you say I do too is what you do too. So you got to make sure you say I do to something that, you can live with.
Thinking that you can change somebody, thinking that you can change them, they'll change, things will get better. You can't go in with an agenda.
Oh, no.
Right?
Go ahead.
I think one of the big mistakes that a lot of people make is before they get married, they don't get a full disclosure.
Oh, yeah.
I think before you get married, you ought to put everything on the table. No secrets. Let them know your credit report. Let them know everything, who you slept with, if it's somebody close to them.
Yeah.
You're right. Let them. No, I mean no secrets, because that can ruin the marriage. Now, we've been married for 30 years, and I've seen people, they never get to this point here because something pop up in year number 10 that a person did not know, and if they had known before, they would not have never said I do. They would have said I don't. And so it's best to let everything out before you say I do. And if they can marry you with all of your garbage, then it's going to be okay.
Right.
I can see that.
But Steve, I've been married almost 49 years, and we still are finding common ground, if we can find it. And we very seldom ever argue about anything. But I know she's trained me well, or what, but we just don't have any conflicts.
Our biggest argument is over the dishwasher. This man has always helped me so much in the house. And he helps me unload the dishwasher if he's handy. And then he'll load the dishwasher. And it's like he's never seen the dishwasher before. There's a right way and a wrong way to load the dishwasher. It's my way, and it's the right way. Trust me. I can come to your house and teach you.
Paula and Nathaniel, what is the biggest mistake you think people make before they get married?
You have to say what you want before you get married. I think the biggest mistake that a lot of couples have is that they keep some of that bottled up inside, or they think like, yeah, when that comes, it'll all work out. It'll all work out when we have kids. It'll all work out when, like our finances are gonna come together, and that's just all gonna work out.
Yeah.
I think also just like acknowledging your own individual fears as far as like, okay, what if this doesn't happen? How are we gonna pivot? How are we gonna move forward and go past this? And I think you have to be aware of like the hopes and the dreams, but also in your spouse, like what they're dealing with. And I think that's comes from really digging in and being honest, like we've talked about, like up front, like saying like, no, this is what I'm dealing with as far as, finances or career hopes.
That's when I hear them saying that, because now you get it, because I was counseling this young kid that works for me, and he's in a relationship, a horrible relationship. And I just sat him down one day and I said, a minister told me this one day. He said, listen to me. When you get married, the only thing that changes the day after you get married is the appearance of your left hand third finger. People keep thinking if they get married, this solves the problem. If y'all been arguing the whole time, when you get married, you finna be arguing the whole time. Nothing changes after you get married. So if you don't solve this problem, if you don't get it out in the open, if you don't discuss it, man, you're in a world of trouble.
Then you have to understand, too, that when you're dating someone, you're really dating, we often talk about, you're dating their representative. You're dating, the perfect person. They're going to give you all of the good stuff. But when you find we call them red flags. When you see the red flags, don't let them add up. It's not going to change. You can't raise a person. We often counsel couples and we tell them, you know what? When you date a person, we tell the singles, when you date someone, you're just dating their representative. You're
And if
not
the
dating who they
representative
Right.
is a bad person,
Right. Come on.
oh my God,
Yeah.
when you get married, you know who you finna be married to? Hey man, do you know what it's like to marry the wrong person?
Yes.
There's a scripture that says it's better to live on the corner of the rooftop than in the house with a quarrelsome woman. Dog, you'd rather be outside just catching hell on the roof
Yeah.
in the corner than be in there.
And that's why I feel like being friends up front, having that person see your authentic self without any obligations or strings attached is the best way. You know, they should know how you look without makeup on or whatever. I remember him when we were friends.
After 7 months.
Yeah, I remember.
A lot of times we put so much emphasis on attraction.
Yes.
And the truth of the matter is, everybody that you are attracted to, you're not compatible with.
Yep. That's true.
And so, you know, you might be attracted to the way they look, but that don't mean you can live with it.
Man, I'm telling you, man, everybody you attracted to, you ain't compatible with.
Yes.
True.
Cause it look good to you don't mean it's gonna be good to you. God, dog.
That's it, man.
How many times I done that? Oh, Lord, she fine. I can't stand her. I'm telling you, man, I'd rather have a person with some flaws, with a beautiful inside, than to have somebody with flawless and just messed up. You can't stay with that. I enjoyed this conversation. This was